Yeah, it's still early, but it's not that early relative to the trade deadline. And I do think that, well, certainly we've seen this from Twins teams before who have, I think, 2017 even, sold at the deadline and then played well and made the playoffs or stayed in the playoff picture, certainly. That's not impossible, but it's early still, relatively, although you're well past the half point now. It's early in the sense that the season's going to go till late September, but it's not early in the sense that the trade deadline is in 4 weeks and you are at least going to have to determine a path at the trade deadline. And that's more how I'm kind of compartmentalizing the rest of the season. And because, look, if you're 4 weeks from now still below 500 and you want to buy, fine. I don't think they will, but you could take that approach to try to make a wild card spot and just salvage what you can from this season. And that's not the worst scenario. But I think more likely, based on the past 2 deadlines, is them doing nothing.
Yep.
If they're in a buyer or neutral position, they will take the neutral position. They've literally almost done nothing the past 2 trade deadlines, despite the fact that, by the way, 2 trade deadlines ago in 2023, they were in first place at the trade deadline. And they had like 70-something% playoff odds. And then last year at the trade deadline, they were not in first place, but they had a much better record than they had.
90% playoff odds.
Well, I looked. It got that way in August, but at the trade deadline, they were like 78%.
Okay. All right.
And they were in the second wild card spot. They were like 10 games above 500. And in both those instances, one year in first place with like low 70% playoff odds in 2023. And then in 2024, you're in second place, but you're in very prime wild card spot position, and you have even higher, like 78% playoff odds. They did nothing.